Hi, and welcome to Yoga Therapy for You. Today we're going to work with arm and shoulder strength, arm and shoulder stabilizers. You can use this in conjunction with the Dolphin Plank video to get stronger and hold your plank pose longer. You're going to need a strap or a belt today for class. So we're going to start with our sun salutations. We're going to inhale, lift, exhale through center into forward fold. Inhale to bring it back into lunge on the right side. Exhale back to down dog. Inhale into plank. Exhale to lower. Inhale, roll up into cobra. Exhale back to down dog. Inhale, right leg lunge. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale through center. Inhale, left leg lunge. Exhale back to down dog. Inhale into plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, roll up to cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg lunge. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come up. Bring the palms together and exhale them into the heart. And then inhale, lift, and release the hands behind your back, interlacing the fingers, straighten your arms, open your chest. Inhale. Exhale, bend, dropping the head and lifting the knuckles. Inhale, back up. Exhale, release. Inhale to lift the hands and let the backs of the hands press down, fingers down toward the floor. Bend your knees, palms back together. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, straighten, and then exhale and bring it back up. Inhaling, exhale, release. We're going to bring the arms back up, touch the palms, and do a little swan dive down into forward fold. Let the hands come flat and walk yourself back to down dog. Make sure that your fingers are spread nice and wide like starfish. You're pressing your face and chest toward the mat, locking the shoulder blades in toward the spine. Lift your heels a little bit and tilt the pelvis so that the sit bones are tilted toward the ceiling. And bring yourself into a plank. The shoulders are over the wrists. Feel like you're taking the space between the shoulder blades and pressing it up toward the ceiling. Tilt your pubic bone toward the floor. And feel like you're pressing energy out through your heels. We're going to hold and breathe. Now lower yourself down to your knees and then come down flat to the floor. We're going to interlace the fingers behind the back, pull the knuckles toward the knees and lift the chest. Come back up into plank, and we're going to bring it into a push-up position either from the knees or the toes. And just bring yourself into 10 push-ups, keeping your elbows close to your body, kind of skimming the sides of your ribs. And then we're going to bring ourselves back into downward facing dog. Spread those fingers, press the face toward the mat, roll the armpits toward the face, stretch it long, sit bones tilted toward the ceiling. Relaxing into your heels. And then bring it back into plank. This time you can just hold, or if you'd like to extend, lift one leg, doing a one-legged plank, and then take it to the other side. Okay, we're going to bring it back into downward facing dog from there again. Stretching to get the chest and the face toward the mat, shoulder blades locked in flat. Bring it back into plank. And from our plank position, we're going to bring the nose and the knee together, really pressing the shoulder blade area up toward the ceiling. And then over to the other side, nose to knee. Press the shoulder blades up toward the ceiling and bring it back and into downward facing dog, stretching it back. We're going to come down onto the knees. And inhale, lift, bring the palms together, exhale into heart center, back up and interlace the fingers behind your back again. Same stretch we did from standing. Inhale to arch. Now come down onto your forehead, letting the forehead drop and bring those knuckles up and over as much as possible to get the stretch. Bring it back up. Inhale, lifting the arms again. Fingers are together, the backs of the hands are together, pointed down toward the floor to stretch the wrists. Inhale, lift, do it again. Fingers pointing down, stretch the wrists. Now just roll, inhaling to lift, roll those wrists around, roll, bringing them back down on the exhale. And we're going to turn ourselves around to face the mat in the other direction. Your fingers are facing towards you for some tricep work. And you're going to just bring your seat closer to your feet, keeping it off the floor, maybe only an inch or two off the floor. You're going to feel your triceps working to hold you upright. And then bring your seat back. And we're just going to switch the hands now for the biceps. So the fingers go away from the body. Come up again off your seat and bring your seat closer to your feet. Now we're working the biceps. Holding. Make sure you're breathing. And we'll come back onto the seat. And just roll your wrists around again to release the tightness and the pressure. And press the backs of the hands into each other, fingers pointing down. Okay, let's go through that again. Fingers facing towards your body for the tricep work. Lift the seat, bring your seat closer to your feet. Feeling those triceps working. Your elbows will bend a little bit. And then bring it back onto your seat. Turn the hands so the fingers are facing away from your body. Lift. And bring your seat closer to your feet. Now feeling those biceps working. And bring it back onto the seat. So here's where we're going to use our strap. You can come up onto your knees in Thunderbolt, sitting back on your heels. Now if you really can't stand to sit in this position, you can sit in a normal seated position. We're going to hold the strap with one hand overhead and the other at the middle back. Walk your fingers toward each other along the strap, pulling in until you get your fingers as close as possible, touching if you can. And relax into the stretch. Okay, we'll switch the hand that's up top and the hand that's at the middle of the back. Walk the fingers toward each other, pulling in as close as you can get them, and stretch. Alright, we're still going to use the strap here for a couple more stretches. Get your strap or your tie kind of set up so that you're able to hold your arms straight and you're able to get your arms behind your head without bending the elbows. We're going to move the strap up and down, forward and back, inhaling every time you bring it up, exhaling every time you bring it down. If your elbows are bending, you're not getting the same release that you need through the triceps and biceps. Okay, now we'll just hold like a Y and stretch, pulling one arm into the stretch with the other arm, back and forth, kind of inhaling to center, exhaling to the side, inhaling to center, exhaling to the side. Come back to center, drop the strap, and roll your shoulders. And you're done. Thanks, and namaste.